How are you doing, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome to my newest vlog video. So today I'm going to be addressing to you about the subject of respect. Okay, but I'll firstly introduce to you about me. My name is Clyde, otherwise known as JackersEdit, and the main contents that I usually upload in my main channel, which is JackersEdit, are GMVs. I am a GMV editor. That is what I am most known for. But I also do vlog videos like this on my second channel, and if you're watching me now, you're definitely watching it on my Masquerade Jacker channel. I'll probably change that title soon. So, the subject of respect, okay? Listen closely, because this is going to be some wisdom that I have learned from my my most favorable teacher that I learn about life, about social interactions by. Okay, his name is Araj Zapar Dibazar. He is the teacher that I learned this knowledge from about respect. So, let's begin with, how do I define respect? Okay, how do you define respect? In this case, I'll help you out. I'll define respect to you, and that is, the definition for respect is to acknowledge someone's presence. Okay, in this video, we shall define respect as acknowledging someone's presence. So, for example, when you walk into the room, okay, and you see an old friend sitting down with their friends, you acknowledge them by saying hi or hello. That right there, that is respectful, because you haven't seen each other in a while, you know each other, and if they were the only people in the room, they will feel very respected, okay, when you acknowledge their presence. Another example could be that you're walking in the street, walking down the park, walking your dog, and someone compliments your dog. They acknowledge you. They acknowledge your presence, and because of this, you feel good. You feel respected. Okay? Now that you know what respect means, I'll tell you what disrespect is. I'm pretty sure you already know this, but basically, disrespect is when somebody was to physically hit you or punch you or spit at your face or say fuck you. That right there, that is the obvious side of disrespect. I don't even need to teach you that. You know this yourself. You know that if someone was to come to you and complain to you and start saying horrible things about you, that is disrespectful. Another form of disrespect could be that you are getting catcalled. Alright? Now, for all you ladies out there, you know how it feels like to be catcalled by guys in the streets, walking in the streets, and they're like, hey yo, they're like that to you, hey yo, trying to grab your attention. That is a form of disrespect, because you know that what they say isn't genuine. The fact that usually this occurs when you are in a group situation, and because of this, because they are under the influence of a group situation, which is known as groupthink. For all those who don't know, groupthink, I have another piece of mind for that, another video vlog to talk about group thinking. But when you are under the influence of the group, you tend to behave in a way that doesn't resemble who you are, okay? Because you're under the influence of your friends, and because you're getting catcalled, that is not a genuine compliment coming from them, coming from the people who catcalls you. So again, this is a form of disrespect. On the other hand, if you are getting catcalled and they're like complimenting you for the way you look, you can take that as a compliment as well, girls. You understand that when guys catcalls you, they do find you attractive. So I applaud all the beautiful ladies out there who are watching me, okay, who's talking about me all the way from Cardiff to Swansea, even here where I live locally. you lot talk about me, you girls talk about me, and I and I just appreciate it, okay? I appreciate it. I've seen on Instagram there are girls who have these makeup pages, these fashion pages. I love them. I love the fact that you create these pages because you are inspiring other girls to become a better individual, okay, to become more beautiful. You promote such stuff, and I appreciate that. That's what I love about girls. But this is not a subject about the things I love about girls, although that is one thing that slipped in my mind in this video vlog about respect. So if you're getting catcalled, understand that yes, it is very disrespectful, the fact that they're not being genuine with their compliments, but in the same time it's also a compliment to you because you must be an attractive individual, to their eyes at least. And I say it's not genuine compliment because they are, again, under the influence of the group. You know, you tend to do things that is not ordinary to what you usually do if you were alone. But anyways, those are the form of disrespect, the obvious side of disrespect. Now let me enhance this vlog by talking about the invisible side of disrespect. The things that you might not have noticed. Well, you've noticed it, but you don't necessarily think about it. It's subconscious. Okay, so listen closely to what I'm about to say, because you probably would have never heard about this piece of mind, this piece of knowledge. Again, I got this from Araj Dibazar, my favorable teacher. So, what is the invisible side of disrespect? Well, first of all, it is the opposite of respect. And how did I define respect? Acknowledging someone's presence. So the invisible side of disrespect is when you don't acknowledge someone's presence. Alright? So I'll give you an example. You walk into a bar, into a party, into a room, you see an old friends, they make eye contact, you look at them, but next thing you know, you ignore them. You look straight past them and you do your own business as if they did not exist. They're gonna feel very shit afterwards, by the way, when you do that. That is the invisible side of disrespect, when you do not acknowledge the presence of someone in the room. Another example could be when you are, again, when you're walking your dog, someone compliments you, and you ignore them, you keep walking, they're gonna feel like shit. Has that ever happened to you? When you say hi, and they don't say anything to you, they just look past you as if you don't exist. You don't feel good afterwards. That right there, that is the invisible side of disrespect. I'll give you a little personal example. During New Year's Eve, me and my friends, we celebrated at a house party. Shout out to the two girls who allowed us to be part of the party. You know, we went to two places, two houses, okay, and we celebrated New Year's Eve at their place, okay? So, for my example, I showed my respect by interacting with every possible person that was in the house, okay? When I walk into that room, I wasn't like one of those people that would just walk into the room, go at the corner and pretend like I don't exist, pretend like, oh, I'm so scared, don't talk to me, just grab a drink and then drink by yourself. I wasn't that type of person. That's the last thing you want to be. In fact, you probably would never ever attract anyone in such way where you hide yourself from the world. I mean, you're in a party, you're celebrating, why not have fun? Okay? And that's exactly what I did. I interacted with people in the house. I acknowledged their presence, and because of that, they feel respected. They feel worth it. Alright, there was like a moment where there were girls dancing in like the area of where the music was, and rather than just sitting around doing nothing, I joined in and said, hey, let's dance. Took a girl's hand, said let's dance, gave her a spin, And then we held hands, eye-to-eye contact, and we interacted. We were creating affection. You could say affection, attraction. We were creating attraction as we made eye contact with each other, you know, face to face, holding hands and dancing. That right there, that moment where you are actually acknowledging their presence because they want to have fun, that will make them feel worth it and respected. The only real time where, well, shout out to that girl who I was dancing with. There was also other people I was dancing with there at that night. If you're watching me, you know who you are, and you're probably laughing now because I mentioned it, and you're probably laughing again because I said it again. Anyways, to conclude, I'll end this video vlog. I don't want it to be too long, 11 minutes long. To conclude, respect. Disrespect is when you do not acknowledge the people's presence. That's the invisible side of disrespect. That is something that you probably weren't aware of. And because you're not acknowledging people's presence, you make them feel worthless. Alright? Worthless. You are worth less than what you say you are. You are worth less than what people say about you. You are worth less. You make them feel worthless when you do not acknowledge them. On the other hand, for me, when I see an old friend, I acknowledge them. And when you acknowledge them, you make them feel worth it. You make them feel worth it. You make them feel special. You make them feel like they actually they belong in that place. You know what I mean? So if you ever feel like you're alone, you're sad, you're down, it's because nobody is acknowledging you. You feel worthless. But if you do get such attention, you do get such acknowledgement from people, yeah, you'll feel worth it. You'll feel special. There was a time just last week, Saturday, where I joined my friends, my 3 friends, at a bar, and we were having fun there. And there were two other guys who came into the same bar as we were in, and they turned out to be my 2 high school buddies. Okay, they were from my high school. We know each other, and so I acknowledged them. Oh, the light flickered then. I acknowledged them, and as I was getting back from the bar, getting to my seat, to my table, there were another girl at a different table. She was calling me, okay? She was like, "Hey, you." And then I looked to my right. It turned out to be this beautiful blonde girl who wanted to get my attention and compliment me because of my hair. I mean, just look at my hair. It's so different than what you see from the majority of guys out there. So she acknowledged my presence, and rather than ignoring her, which is disrespectful, I acknowledged her by saying, "Do we know each other?" Turns out we didn't know each other. We've never met. And so I asked for her name. I gave her my name, and we shook hands. We acknowledged each other's presence. And I went back to my seat, to my table. My 2 other friends were right behind me. They saw it all, the interaction. And then later on that evening, a few minutes later, I went back to the table to where my 2 high school friends were, and I said hello to them. Okay, caught up what they were doing, and then in the same time, I was also interacting with that girl. Bye. It's my father then. He's going to work. Yeah, I also interacted with that girl and with her friends. In the end, we exchanged Instagrams. We even took pictures together, which is a surprise. I went on one of the girls' Snapchat. Shout out to you, Chloe. You know who you are. Alright, that's it for this vlog. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope I do sound more real, more genuine, unlike in my last vlog about me talking about looks, about looking better, where I did a lot of cuts. I made sure in this vlog there is no cuts whatsoever, so you can see who I really am and what it is like if you were to talk to me one-to-one. Alright, my name is Clyde again. If you enjoyed, share this with your friends. My name's Clyde, and as Araj Dibazar said, my favorite teacher of all times, be the best and fuck the rest. My name is Clyde, I represent JackersEdit. Peace.